G'day guys, I've had this swag for over 2 years now. Nah, you know what, I can do better than this. G'day guys, I've had the Darche Airvolution swag for over 2 years now, so I think it's just about time that I do a long-term review about this swag. So how's the swag going? Well, as far as the canvas is concerned, it's going great. Haven't had any tears, haven't had any dramas like that. I've never had water come through it. That being said, it has only been out in the weather a couple of times. If it's really bad weather, I'll normally put out my awning and then put my swag under that. But besides that, no dramas at all with the canvas. It has faded a little bit, but you kind of expect that for something that's in the sun a lot of the time. Now the zips, no dramas with the zips whatsoever, no tears in the mesh. The PVC bottom base is going really well as well, no issues with that. How about the mattress? I've had no dramas at all with the mattress or the mattress cover, so as far as I'm concerned it's all good. Some people might say that a 50mm mattress is a little bit thin if you're sleeping on the ground. It's never really affected me because I always sleep on my stretcher. The biggest question really is, how are the air poles going? Because that's what makes this swag a little bit unusual. It doesn't have your standard tent poles that you put together and feed through. I have been really impressed with the air poles. The only thing that has happened is it has sagged a little bit in the center, I think. When I first got the swag, I do think it used to sit a little bit higher at first, but I'm okay with that. It doesn't cause any water pooling when it's raining, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now the only thing is if you have a really strong crosswind, if you're camping by the ocean, something like that, sometimes when the wind's just battering it, this will just actually sit down like that, and I have woken up at night with it on me. So that's the only thing, but what you can do with that, just put the guy ropes out. I mean, it's just like anything else. When it's windy, you need to peg stuff out. It's the same with the swag. If you peg it out, it puts a lot more tension on that center piece and it'll stay upright. Now, there is one other thing you can do. If you got a crosswind, sometimes in the middle of the night, all I've done is just get out of my swag, turn the swag 90 degrees, and then that way it's got a lot more strength in it when the wind's hounding it. So it's not really an issue. It's just like anything else. You just got to peg it out if it's windy. So what about the cons? Well, when I first did my initial review on this swag 2 years ago, I had 2 cons. One was to do with the way that the fly mesh rolls up inside and the way it's secured. Darche have actually fixed that since, and I'm spewing because I really wish I bought one after they fixed it. But anyway, the second con was that the air pump's too big. And to be honest, this is the only thing that has broken on this swag. About, I think, 7 or 8 months ago, the air pump just stopped working. Like, you just can't get the pressure into the air poles. Like, it works, but it just can't get the pressure into the air poles anymore. And I've taken this apart to try and figure out what's gone wrong with it, but it's just like, it just doesn't have a good enough seal. It was really weird, actually. So I've had to buy another pump, but that is literally the only thing that's gone wrong with this swag. Quite a few people ask me why I don't have a rooftop tent just mounted on my car. Well, for one thing, and this is a pretty big thing, I sleep ridiculously well in my swag. It is so comfortable. The other cool thing is that you can leave the swag set up, you can go away, you can come back, you can go away, you can come back, do a bit of forward driving, come back. Like, you can leave your camp set up. Other cool thing is that you don't have to look for even terrain to park your car on, which can be a drama sometimes when you're bush camping. With a stretcher, you can actually level it out just by using rocks or digging a bit of a hole. You can actually put it on some pretty serious slopes and still have a dead flat, level night's sleep. Now, some people would say rooftop tents are really fast, so I actually thought I might just find out how long it actually takes me to set up my swag. So let's do it. Let's start the timer right now. Alright, I'm just going to stop the recording to see how long that took. When I'm editing that, I'll put the exact time in there, but it took about 1:20, which I thought was actually really, really fast, considering I wasn't really rushing that much. All right, what about packing it down? Let's see how long that takes. There's the swag there. All right, ready, set, go. Let's check that out. It only took me about 1:30 to pack it all down. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, I'm actually quite surprised myself. I've never actually timed how long it takes. And I actually thought it took a lot longer than that. But considering that's how fast it is to put up and pack down, I'd actually say it's a lot faster than some of the other rooftop tents on the market. Now, the cool thing about these is just like a rooftop tent, you can actually leave your bedding in there and roll it all up together so that when you get to camp, you just unroll it, pump it up, and bam, it's all there ready to go. Now, some people would say these are overpriced, and I think it really comes down to how much you use it. So, ever since I've had this swag, it's about 2.5 years now, I think, I have slept, my best guess would be about 100 nights in this swag, if not more. So, when you look at the price, they usually retail about $540. So far it's cost me $5.40 every single night. And the more I use it, the more that price is going to come down. So the way I look at it, it's actually pretty cheap accommodation when you're out on the road all the time. Now, I didn't actually buy this swag, my sister did, which was very nice of her. I helped her out with her wedding, so she actually got it for me as a present. But would I actually buy one of these swags? Definitely. I would hands down buy another one if anything ever happened to this one, because I think they're fantastic. No messing around with poles. You just pump it up and bam, it's done. And I've never had an issue with the air poles so far. So guys, if you want a really good quality swag that's super quick and easy to set up, grab one of these Airvolution swags. They're awesome. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little review. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys in a different video. Seek adventure!